Hey, how are you? My name is DJ Forever Play, and I bring you a long awaited episode of Vlog Talk. I know it's been a while. I have been dealing with a lot of things. Like, for instance, in 2022, I stopped taking blood pressure medicine. I lost a lot of weight, and I was still in my wheelchair. I am still blind, but I stopped blood pressure medicine. That's until 2025. And it seems like my pressure went back up because I'm dealing with the orange retarded president in the White House, hearing all the nonsense he's been doing for 7 months, and this idiot has turned the world upside down. All of America's allies, once reliable allies, are now becoming our enemies or business enemies. And the communists that we try to avoid or try to tame, they're starting to cozy up to Trump and his regime, his orange lackeys, his MAGA cult members. For right now, they have the House, they have the Senate, and they have the majority of the Supreme Court. So they're doing all kinds of things, illegal things that shouldn't be happening. Trying to desecrate the Constitution, sending out Gestapo type warriors to kidnap people, hardworking people been here for years, paying taxes, and ship them off to be in a concentration camp. Weren't there supposed to be criminals, terrorists, thugs, gang members, or even the jails? You go to the jails and deport the motherfuckers. No. This is all Trump plan to make America white again. 22 million? That's impossible. 22 million brown people? So who's going to do all the jobs that they do? Selling fruit, picking fruit, being nannies to your families, fixing roofs, road work, trimming your hedges, doing all kind of yard work. And people are like, oh, they're taking all jobs. Shit. You don't want to do it. And don't ask no black folks be picking yard and picking fruit and stuff. Well, we had our share of that, and we're not going back. Yeah, it's like, wow. 7 months of this orange idiot. But the thing is, I knew all this was going to happen all the way back in 2015 when that orange idiot come down off the escalator, talking about, I'm running for president of the United States. Now, it seems like a joke, but there are people behind closed doors that want a patsy, somebody they can control. And Trump fit the bill. He was stupid. He was idiotic. He didn't make no sense. Talking about he gonna build a wall and Mexico gonna pay for it. The Mexican people gave him the middle finger. So what happened to the wall? A small section was built with American tax money. You just can't create a problem like that and expect another nation to pay for the wall. Would you want them to build it too? He is such an idiot. And he was always jealous of Obama. Always jealous. Jealous of his family life. Jealous of his charisma. Jealous of his body. Talk about he looks better than Barack. Fool, man, come on now. You see Obama in his swim trunks? He'll crush you. Jealous that he was the president who got Bin Laden and a lot of other people from the playing cards, a lot of those terrorist leaders. He was jealous of that. Jealous of his policy making. Jealous of his Obamacare, which didn't start out good, but in the end, there's like 47 million people that use Obamacare or Affordable Care Act. Trump was always jealous. He even removed the tendency program in case there's a pandemic in which we had ways to seal off America. He stopped that. And that's why I call him the COVID president. Because it was his fault. Millions of people got sick. Then he bitched about losing the 2020 election. You lost. You fucking lost. Put on your big boy diapers. You lost. But no. He started insurrection. Using little code words. Quote unquote code words. And all these people 15,000 people showed up. Now, he could have stopped it. He could have got the National Guard. But no, he wanted to watch in the White House. He wasn't going down there. He didn't even dare go down there. Because he a punk ass. And they stormed the Capitol building, messed things up. Police officers died. A lot of injuries. That president should have been incarcerated. I mean, he's been impeached twice, but no one has the guts to pull the trigger. Why? Because they need a patsy. They need someone who's going to follow their orders. He's a devilish demon puppet. So Biden comes in. A little rough because he had a lot of cleaning up to do. Got everything running smoothly. I mean, inflation is still high because of Trump. And still giving those ultra rich people a tax cut. But the stock market was breaking record after record. Unemployment was low. employment records were gaining so much ground. 16 million jobs. And the first term president, the future looked bright. But Biden had been in government for a long time, almost 50 years, if that. And he needs some rest. And I don't blame him. He should have did it earlier, but I don't blame him. But Kamala Harris was a good choice. She was determined. She wants to help the people of this country. Time to get your first new house. Start off business money. Give money to families. Do a bill that will stop the price gouging of goods. But why was she elected? There was so much stuff against her, even though she had a massive following. But you have Trump and his evil cohorts. They want that Project 2025 to happen. So they plotted and schemed. We had over 66 bomb threats in all of the swing states, especially areas where Republicans vote. Now, with a bomb threat, you got to clear the entire building out. That's a process. You got to check the building, make sure all the levels are clear. Then allow people to go back to voting. That's a hassle, time-consuming hassle. Then you got Elon Musk at the time, his spy satellites, in which he destroyed. You had some hackers. You had people who didn't vote because they don't care. They just don't want to vote. You're gonna care now now that this big beautiful bullshit bill has passed. You're gonna fucking want to vote now. It was evil. And I actually tweet out to Kamala Harris. I said, do not sign off on this election. It was corrupted. It was stolen. Please, I beg of you, do not sign off on this election. You'll be looking weak. Do not sign off on this election. For God's sakes. I had tears in my eyes when I tweeted this. Because I know what's going to happen. Especially with the Supreme Court gave that one decree that the president's immune to certain crimes and some shit. I was like, look, don't do it. That election was illegal. Please don't do it. But, oh my God. All his promises, all his campaign promises. I'm going to end the war in Ukraine and Russia on day one. It's not going to take long. Yeah. In the meanwhile, he starts up other wars. India and Pakistan. And talk about they stopped the ceasefire because of me. No. They did it on their own. Now we're dealing with Israel and Iran. Here's a little trade secret I want you to listen to. Israel has a doomsday scenario. If the homeland falls to any enemy, they will launch all of their missiles strategically on different sites around the world. And that's like called a bitter loser. Netanyahu's a little evil son of a bitch. Don't y'all remember how you felt during 1940s in Germany, where Hitler rounded up 6 million Jewish, citizens? At first, they just wanted all their goods, their gold, their furniture, and whatever. But they got that. And then they crowd them all into one shantytown ghetto. But that's not enough. They took them to concentration camps, telling them about to take a shower, locked the doors, and gassed them to death. So what do you think Trump is trying to do? He's deporting people to the worst jails ever. Not proving that they did any crimes. It's just because they're not white. He turned his backs on the Venezuelans, the Cubans, the Haitians. Want to make America white again. And he's always talking to Vladimir Putin. I mean, Ukraine need help. If Biden was still in office, he would have helped Ukraine. Hell, if Kamala Harris was in office, she would have helped Ukraine. Hate is a powerful word. I use it seldomly. But deep in my heart, and God only knows, I hate Donald Trump with every fiber in my being, because the man is purely evil. I mean, how you gonna have a birthday party when the 250th anniversary of the U.S. military army is celebrating their celebration, and he wants to have a military parade costing taxpayers $45 million. Arrogant and evil. And the bad thing is, well, good thing for us, no one really showed up. About 10,000 people. But around the country, there's a reported 11.5 million people doing no king boycotts and protests. My God, it's been 7 months. So all those people who voted for the bill, who said they weren't going to vote for the bill, but all of a sudden Trump pour a little gasoline on their ass, start the fire. Don't you know? People are going to lose their lives because they don't have health care. Now myself, I'm on social, Medicare, and Medicaid. I'm on the big three. So this is worrying me. And I feel sorry for the people who's going to be affected. Why? Because I have empathy and sympathy. Something this orange retard has lost the ability to show. This racist, sexist, perverted, criminal, convicted felon who shouldn't even be traveling outside the United States. Turning our best allies, Canada. They were the most friendliest people you would ever meet. And turned them against us. I love Canada. I've been to Ottawa. I've been to upper area of past Niagara. I love Canada. I love the people. They're so friendly. So friendly. I dated a woman. She's French Canadian. I mean, what the hell? How you going to turn our friendliest ally against us? Trying to make them into the 51st state. Dude, that's a big ass country. They got states bigger than our states. You want to laugh, but you feel this is so fucking insane. This midterm election, all those that voted for the bill in Congress and the senators, those MAGA fucking retards, they need to be voted out of office. Excuse me. They need to be voted out of office. So a big, huge blue tsunami will crash over this country, turning red states to blue states. I'm sick of this. I'm tired of this. I don't want to deal with this no more. The thing that I always say to myself, which I don't like saying, I hate when I'm right. I'm trying to tell people, if you're on this channel and listen to some of these videos, I've always been right. No one wants to listen to me. No one wants to listen to me. Why? Because they're in denial. How can one man, destroy our country? Well, you got followers that'll kiss his ass. I'm surprised the Supreme Court just don't do their jobs. But they're scared of retribution of those MAGA extremists coming to their house and shooting them, following wherever they're going. All you got to do is your job. If you stand up for justice and the Constitution, you got to have a set of balls on you. Don't be scared. Do your job. If you ever want a copy of the Constitution, just download it from the App Store or Google Play. It's free. I have it on my phone because I've been reading up on a lot of things. But eventually, Trump wants to get rid of the Constitution. And that's going to be a hell no. Because one important fact that you don't realize is support women suffrage and the end to slavery. Now, if he tried to get rid of the Constitution, all hell is going to break loose. Now, black folks, We'll do a peaceful protest. But when you mess with our freedom and trying to enslave us, oh, we're going to fight back. We're going to fight back. We're going to gun you down and take our freedom. We ain't going to be lined up like no damn 6 million black people going to a gas chamber. Hell no. Just remember that. If you destroy the Constitution, remember what's in the Constitution. I mean, he got women on his cabinet, but they're nothing but mouthpieces. Other people are in control of them. They're just the PR people to his nonsense. I mean, bad enough he's trying to erase black history. Whoa. How you going to erase what we struggled with for decades and damn centuries? You can't erase black history. We helped made this country. A lot of our inventions, we didn't get credit for it, but we help provide. So you never get rid of black history. We are part of history. I guess that's why my blood pressure is high now. Because I feel my face getting red. So I'm going to cut this video short and relax. But thank you. Thank you for listening. You can find me occasionally on Twitter. But my main meat, in which I support so much, is Blue Sky, in which you can find me at DJ Forever Play 69. Yeah. There are a lot of people who are blue, true blue, that support that app. We can't survive the rest of this year. We can't survive the rest of this year. The man needs to be impeached. And after the impeachment, then he gets arrested. And that's when the show will start. Take care. Try to have a good day. If you need medical attention, get it now. If you need medicine, get it now. Before any cuts happen to you. God bless and take care.